Thanks for joining us for your streaming news at 12:30. I'm Cheryl Mercedes. President Trump is heading to China, where the conflict in Iran is going to be one of the biggest topics of discussion. Now, the trip comes as Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth and Joint Chiefs Chairman General Dan Kane face lawmakers on Capitol Hill. Natalie Brand has those details.
Secretary, is the ceasefire over?
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is back on Capitol Hill facing questions about the Trump administration's strategy in Iran.
Iran doesn't need a peer military to cause serious problems. His playbook, the cheap drones built from commercial parts, sea mines in contested straits.
We saw them wanting to come to the table. How this gets resolved will be on our terms.
President Trump is preparing for his summit with Chinese President Xi Jinping in Beijing, where the conflict will be on the agenda. China relies heavily on the Strait of Hormuz and is the top purchaser of Iranian oil.
China has a huge role to play in sort of potentially swaying Iran in ways that we simply don't, because we don't have the economic leverage over Iran that we do because of the sanctions on Iran.
A day after the president said the ceasefire with Iran is on life support, his defense secretary called it a dynamic situation.
We have a plan to escalate if necessary. We have a plan to retrograde if necessary. We have a plan to shift assets. Certainly in this setting, we wouldn't reveal what the next step may be.
Iran's government spokesperson said Tehran's finger is on the trigger, but remains focused on peace and diplomacy.
I think it's safe to say we're in a ceasefire, but it's hard to declare that it's all over.
U.S. Ambassador to Israel Mike Huckabee said Tuesday that Israel sent anti-missile batteries and personnel to the UAE to help protect the country from Iranian attacks. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.